Thank you, Mac. The presidential nominees are back on the campaign trail today in battleground states, fresh off that first debate, which you may have watched last night here on KBTX. Hillary Clinton is in North Carolina, while Donald Trump campaigns in Florida. Meanwhile, Jamie Yuccas reports from Hempstead, New York, where last night's debate was held.
Our country is suffering because people like Secretary Clinton have made such bad decisions.
Donald, I know you live in your own reality.
Both sides are claiming victory after last night's bruising presidential debate. Donald Trump questioned whether Hillary Clinton is fit to serve as president.
She doesn't have the look. She doesn't have the stamina.
While Clinton suggested the businessman won't release his tax returns because he has something to hide.
Maybe he doesn't want the American people, all of you watching tonight, to know that he's paid nothing in federal taxes.
This morning, Clinton told reporters she was thrilled with the debate and said the choice is clear.
His demeanor, his temperament, his behavior on the stage could be seen by everybody, and people can draw their own conclusions.
Trump also reflected on the debate at a campaign event in Miami.
It was an interesting evening, certainly, and big league, definitely big league.
The widely watched debate was an opportunity for both candidates to energize their base and convince undecided voters.
CBS News contributor and Republican strategist Frank Luntz asked undecided voters what they thought of Trump's debate performance.
Strong start, weak finish.
Missed opportunities.
Bombastic.
And Clinton's.
Prepared.
Firm.
Powerful.
Same old, same old.
The candidates' next debate is scheduled in St. Louis on October 9th. Jamie Yuccas, CBS News, Hempstead, New York.
Jennifer Murcia joins us now. Dr. Murcia, she's with the Department of Communication at Texas A&M, as well as a liberal arts administrative fellow. She has joined us before to talk politics. Dr. Murcia, thanks for coming back today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
The day after this first debate, finally this moment where these two candidates are on stage. And my first question is, what was it like to have them on stage directly addressing each other? How are they treating each other?
Yeah, I actually thought it was surreal. They showed the split screen the whole time, and just watching them look at one another, react to one another, the whole way that it was produced, I thought was designed to enhance the drama and the controversy. So normally you would get some time away from the camera so that you could make faces or do whatever, and both of them did plenty of that. But having them both on camera the whole time really did exasperate that drama and tension.
Absolutely. Even the starkness of the colors and having them sort of switch colors based on their parties. The big blue tie on Trump and the red iconic pantsuit on Clinton was very interesting. And in the way that they interacted, do you feel like they were holding back, or was it everything that they've been keeping inside? You know, this was them just one-on-one.
Yeah, I think that Donald Trump, it seemed to me that his strategy was to be more professional and to be a little bit kinder. So you might have noticed that he referred to her as Secretary Clinton, sort of very official. Even asked her if it was okay to do that, said that he, wanted to make her happy, whereas she referred to him as Donald, which I think was meant to get under his skin. He prefers, I think, to be called Mr. Trump. And so there was, I think, a level of restraint, at least in the beginning for him. I think that as the course of the debate went on, that he did kind of lose some of that restraint, and he did kind of turn into some of his older self.
In terms of how she was responding to him, what do you think about that? Because there were some moments when she didn't appear to be holding back, and while she may not have lost professionalism, but she certainly got informal there.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the concerns, I think, from the partisans on the Clinton side was that she was going to reveal her disdain for Trump, and that would come across very clearly to the audience and make her seem very unlikable. She did do some of that, but I think that it was more when he was attacking her, or she thought that he was misrepresenting her position. She would kind of roll her eyes a little bit or make a face. And so it wasn't just the whole time. It's interesting to think about whether that's professional or unprofessional, because they were both reacting to each other and they were both giving a lot of facial expressions.
And to see that happen in real time is something we haven't before, so very interesting. We have a couple minutes left, but I want to talk about some of the policies they went over. So they talked a little bit about the economy, Clinton focusing on minimum wage and the pay gap, and Trump talking about jobs going overseas. What did we learn from them there?
We learned that Trump's strategy is to tie Hillary Clinton to the NAFTA decision that her husband made,
right.
Which is an interesting thing. She was not an elected official during that administration, even though she did take an active part in the administration. And so one of Trump's arguments all along has been that we've been making these bad deals that have forced jobs out of the country. And so he's able to connect Hillary Clinton to that, even though it wasn't her decision, via her husband,
right.
Which is an interesting thing. And so her response was to say that, you know, Reaganomics was the voodoo economics that H.W. Bush said that it was going to be in 1980. And she had a great line that she used a few times. You can tell she really was proud of it. Something like trumped up, trickle down.
Oh,
I'm
she
not
did.
Sure if that's right.
Yeah.
But so clearly she wanted to get that in there, which is to impeach the Reagan legacy, right? So much of Republican Party economic theory is based on Reaganomics, and so she wants to tie him to that the same way he's tying her to her husband's policy.
We have just about 30 seconds left, but I want to hear your take on what she did there at the end regarding national security.
Yeah, I thought her best moment, and maybe the best moment of the debate, was at the very end of the debate, and a lot of the viewers might have turned it off by that point. But she broke the frame of the debate. She wasn't talking to Donald Trump. She wasn't talking to the moderator. I'm not even sure if she was talking to the audience at home. Instead, she was talking to elected officials worldwide. And she said, I just want you to know, don't listen to this, right? The United States will adhere to its treaties. We're not causing nuclear war, right? So she really transcended the frame of the debate and spoke directly to world leaders in a way that I thought was really interesting and unusual. And it gave her gravitas that she wouldn't have otherwise had.
Interesting. Surely a moment where she was seeking to look very presidential,
Yes.
not only to the viewers, not only to Donald Trump, but to world leaders. All right, we are out of time. But Dr. Jennifer Mercia from Texas A&M, thank you so much for coming on, doing a little post-debate analysis for us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We have 2 more of these to do, and we're certainly looking forward to them. But stick with us. We have a whole lot more First News at 4 coming up right after the break.